Right now,
Man,
Tuco, Roman
man.
Reigns, it is official. He just re-upped his contract with WWE, and he will be
Mhm.
working a part-time schedule now. Some of the details that's in his new schedule is this: he will be on hand for all four of the big four pay-per-views. He will be on hand for all the Saudi Arabia shows, and he did say this: outside of the big four and outside of the Saudi Arabia shows, if he is involved in a big storyline, he will be there for every TV leading up to that storyline. So that I can work with that. I can work with that. So he did make it known that he's not just gonna pop up a week or two before the big match. He said no. Outside of the big four pay-per-views, outside of the big Saudi shows, if there's a storyline that I'm directly involved in, I will be at every TV. I won't be at the live events, but I will be at every TV. Too cold. He said 10 years on the road. He got 5 kids. His kids is getting older. He said, hey, he's earned this as being one of the top guys for the last 10 years. What are your thoughts on Roman Reigns and the official new contract for the WWE Undisputed World Champion?
Um, I have no problem with it, and I have no problem with his reason. I have no problem with any of the stuff that you just said. One, he has earned it, regardless of how we've felt they've pushed him. He has earned it.
Yeah.
Uh, and so, but I like the fact that he's going to be there for all the big four pay-per-views. Okay, cool. Anything that's he's involved in, that's a big thing. He's going to continue to show up on the weekly shows. Okay, cool. So we'll constantly get to see you. Now, the question will be, uh, will he still be Universal Undisputed, WWE Undisputed Champion? Will he
Yeah.
be on both shows? How are these storylines pan out? Which storyline is he going to be on? You know, the most, or is it going to be on Raw? Is he going to is USA? Do USA still want their own champion? Like even if he does lose one of the belts, that'll still be a good thing. But the question is, you have two shows,
Yeah.
and you're running two different things with on these shows. You got different people doing different stuff on one show, and compared to the other one. So I wonder how that's going to work out. But as far as his reason, 10 years on the road, and the man does have a illness that does come and goes. So it's not like uh, he just wants to be gone, and not just it's not like he's Brock Lesnaring things, okay, where Brock only would show up if it was a big thing, but then even then he
Yeah.
really wouldn't show up all like that. If Roman is at least going to show up for every TV show, leading up to whatever happens, you got to respect that more. But again, his kids are getting older. 5 kids getting older, want to be around, want to see stuff that they're doing, but also want to continue doing what he loves to do.
Yeah.
All right, man. Look, first of all, family first. You got to take care of the family, because the family's damn sure been taking care of you and everything that he's been going through. So you damn sure take care of the family. He's the head of the table, so that's what he's got to do. Uh, but I have no problems with any of that. Um, that's actually pretty cool. I'll be glad to see how that works out until they decide to separate one of the titles from them. That's kind of the thing for me, just how that's going to work moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to understand too. Like you said, he's the head of the table now currently, but his family has been, very well versed in the industry. I mean, you got the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, you got Rikishi, you got Nia Jax, you got Tamina, you got the Usos, you got of
You got
course,
that Sokoa boy, you got
you
Sokoa
know,
in NXT
Solo
right now.
Sikoa, yeah, you
That
got the
they
Rock.
talking about coming up and maybe being a intercontinental champion in the bloodline, but who knows?
Yes, so you got so much history with that Samoan Umaga. You got so much history with that Samoan lineage, And I think the cool part to
Two
be in the
minute warning.
yeah, exactly. And I think the cool part about being in Roman Reigns' position is that you've had family that's been in the business. You hear these stories all the time about guys on the road and going through depression and these top guys at one point in time they get burnt out. I mean, hell, even Shawn Michaels lost his smile at one point in time. So it gets real. So for you to be in the position you're in and to have the cachet, as you like to say, and the foresight to be like, you know what? I've been at this for 10 years straight. I've
Yeah.
seen what this
Yeah.
life can do to other people. I got a whole ass wife and 5 kids at home. I love this business, but not more than my family. So the fact that you give
And his health, and his
and his
health,
health
most
and
important.
his
You
health,
gotta,
you know,
like, that's a big thing, because it almost took him out for good last time, where we weren't
yeah,
sure if he would ever come back. So no, you know, you gotta respect that.
yeah,
But hey, he's still the best thing going in WWE, and he knows that. But under this new tutelage, under this new guidance, I should say,
yeah,
for the company, with Stephanie running things on the business side, Triple H running things on the wrestling side. Uh, hey man, WWE seems to be moving in a great direction, but we still need time to see
yeah,
how all of this, you know, all of these things that we're hearing, you know, Roman's new contract, and what Triple H wants to do and who he's bringing back. Like, man, each week there's something new happening. There's something returning, and it's being done in a way where it's better than what it was before, or the way we think it should have always been. But you know, there's always something new. So they're definitely, they definitely have the, man, what are you gonna do next,
yeah,
kind of bug that people are, or that are people are really attracted to right now with WWE, because it's like, man, okay, damn, Roman and re-upped his contract, and he got better days. You got Karrion Cross back, you got this going on, you got that going on, you got this person back, you got Dakota Kai and EO and Bailey back. Man, you got Trish coming back. It's like, man, whoa, man, like what are you gonna do next week? Who's coming back next week? What we got to turn in the seat. They got the people back. They got the people.